In this session, we will study about chance and probability. So, what is chance or what is probability? Sometimes we play a game of chance. We take a chance in a life. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it does not happen. Sometimes we see the clouds and we say that the rain will fall, but sometimes it falls, sometimes it does not fall. So we predict the result, and that prediction sometimes correct and not correct. That as per our experience. Same way, if we toss the coin, then we know that we are getting two results, either head or tail. If we throw a dice, then we have the 6 results: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we know the results, but the actual result we get after only our experiment. Such experiment is known as the random experiment, and its results are known as the outcomes. So for tossing a coin, we have heads and tails are the outcomes, and tossing a coin is our random experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the outcomes of throwing a dice, and throwing a dice is a random experiment. So here in activity it is given, try this. If you try to start a scooter, what are the possible outcomes? So possible outcomes is that if the scooter will start and scooter will not start. When a die is thrown, what are the 6 possible outcomes? So we know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we are given that when you spin the wheels on, what are the possible outcomes? So here spin is given, an arrow is given. So 3 sectors are there, A, B and C. So this, when we roll this circle, then this arrow can stop in any of the sector, and so the possible outcomes are A, B and C. Same way another diagram is given. There a bag is there, in that 5 balls are there with the different color: white, red, blue, green and yellow. Now without watching, we draw out any one of the ball. Then what are the outcomes? So we can say that any color can be come out, and so it can be white, red, blue, green and yellow. So white ball, red ball, blue ball, green ball and yellow balls are outcomes of the events or random experiment. Now sometimes some outcomes are equally likely outcomes. For example, here only we can see the A, B and C are one time, and so the arrow can stop at A and stop B, it can stop C. All 3 have a equal chances. Here also white ball one time, red ball one time, blue ball one time, green ball one time and yellow ball one time. Same way, when we throw a coin to get a head and tail, 1 out of 2, 2 results are there. From 2 results, any one result. So like this way, when we do the random experiment and the outcome has the equal chances to get, such outcomes are called equally likely outcomes. For example, here heads and tails has the 50-50 chance. Same way, when we throw dice, we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we are getting results, and so this 6 result has the equal chances. So we can say that these events are equally likely chances. So when we throw a dice or any events, and in that experiment, if the outcome has the equal chances, then it is called equally likely outcomes. For example, in a bag we take 2 red ball and 3 blue ball, and somebody asks that is there a equal chances to come out, then we can say no, because here 2 red balls are there and here 3 blue balls are there. So randomly we take out ball, then blue ball has the more chances. So such a experiment has not a equally likely outcomes. Now probability. So probability, so if we throw a dice, we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total chances we have the 6, and from 6 numbers any of the number we can get. So getting 1 chances are 1 by 6. Getting 2 chances, so out of 6, 2 is only 1 time, so its chances are 1 by 6. 3 is also only 1 time, so its chances are 1 by 6. And so here 4 is also 1 time, so its chances also 1 by 6. 5 chances is also 1 by 6. 6 chances is also 1 by 6. Same way, if we throw a coin, then we have the 2 results, heads and tails. So heads getting out of 2, 1 chance, so 1 by 2, and tail is also 1 by 2. So here numerator we are getting the number of outcomes suitable to event, and the denominator gives the number of total outcomes. And so probability of event we can write number of possible outcomes upon number of total outcomes. And these outcomes are also known as the events. So now we have the example 3. A bag has the 4 red balls and 2 yellow balls. A ball is drawn from the bag without looking into the bag. What is the probability of getting a red ball? So now total balls are 4 plus 2, 6 balls are there. And so the total outcomes are 6. Now from that to getting red ball, there are such 4 is there, and so the getting red ball probability will be 4 upon 6, and so it will be 2 by 3. We simplify then, and getting yellow ball, so 2 yellow balls are there, so possible outcomes are 2 and total outcomes are 6, so its probability will be 2 by 6 equals to 1 by 3. Now here try this is given. Suppose you spin a wheel, list the number of outcomes of a green getting a green sector and not getting a green sector on this wheel. So green sectors are there are 5. So G1, G2, G3, G4, G5. That are the green sectors. R1, R2, R3 are the red sectors. And so here two questions are there. Find the probability of getting a green sector and not getting a green sector. So first we write the green sectors are 5 times. So we can write G1, G2, G3, G4, G5. To separate each sector we have given the number, and R1, R2 and R3 are the red sectors. Now say that find the probability of getting green sectors or probability of green sector. So probability of green sector means the total chances are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 chances are there. From then green sectors are 5. And so green sector probability is the 5 by 8. Now probability of not green sector means the red sector. And so out of 8 chances, 3 red chances are there, and so its probability will be 3 by 8. Now let's see the exercise 5.3. So question 1 is there, list the outcomes for these experiments. So here spinning the wheel is given. So its outcomes will be A, B, C, D, and they are tossing the 2 coins together. So question 1 answer is there, its outcomes are A, B, D, C is the. Now tossing the 2 coin. So 2 coin, so first coin head and tail is there. Now on first coin head, then HH. First coin head and second then ST, TH and TT, and so the second outcomes, possible outcomes are HH, ST, TH, TT. Now we have the question 2. When a die is thrown, write the outcomes. So when a die we throw, we have the 6 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. From these outcomes we have to write the answer as per the requirement. So first we have to write the outcomes for the prime number. So we know that prime number is a number which has number itself and 1 as its factor. So such here 3 numbers are there, 2, 3 and 5. So first answer is 2, 3, 5. Second question is that not a prime number, and so its B option answer is there. Not a prime number means 1, 4 and 6. Now in the second question it is given, write the outcomes number greater than 5. So only one number is there, 6, and so A answer is 6. And the number not greater than 5 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now question 3 we have to write the probability that in this circle this arrow stops on D. So possible total outcomes are we have A, B, C, D. In that possible outcomes we have only one time D, and so the total trials are 5 and possible trial is only 1, and so probability equals to 1 by 5. Now question 2 is the probability of getting an S from the well shuffled deck of 52 cards. So we know that in the card there are the 4 designs. This design is called spade, then club, then heart, and then diamond. And ace means A. So each designs there are the 1 ace is there. So 4 cards are there, and each card design 13 cards are there. So total 52 cards are there. So out of 52 cards, 4 ace are there, and so the total outcomes are 52, and possible outcomes equals to 4, and so probability equals to 4 by 52, which will be 1 by 13 by simplify. The next question 3 is the probability of getting red apple in this circle. So here we can see that total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apples are there. In that 1, 2, 3, 4 red apples are there, and so we can write that the total outcomes equals to 7, and red apple outcomes equals to 4, and so the probability equals to total possible outcomes upon total outcomes is equals to 4 by 7. Now question 4 is the numbers 1 to 10 are written on separate slips. So like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 10 numbers are written on the slip. Then we have to get the probability of the following questions. So here total outcomes we have 10 numbers. So total outcomes is the 10. Now first one is the getting the number 6. So number 6 only one time is there, and so first answer probability will be 1 by 10. Now second is there getting a number less than 6. So less than 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers are there which are less than 6, and so its probability is the 5 by 10. The third is there the getting the number greater than 6. And so greater than 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 numbers are there, so 4 by 10. And the number getting the number 1 digit. So 1 digit numbers are 9 digits are there, and so its probability is 9 by 10. Now question 5 is that if you have a spinning wheel with 3 green sectors G1, G2, G3, 1 blue sector, so B1 or B, 1 red sector R. Then what is the probability of getting the green sector? So here for total outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so 5. Now getting the green sector, so possible outcomes equals to 3. G1, G2, G3, and so the probability equals to 3 upon 5. Now second question is there, what is the probability of getting a knot of blue sectors? So for that possible outcomes one, two, three, four results are there, and so its probability will be 4 out of 5, means 4 by 5. Now your question 6 is there. When a dice is thrown, means dice is thrown, then we have the 6 results 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 results are there. Now in these 6 results, we have to write the probability of a prime number. So we know that in the prime 2, 3 and 5, 3 prime numbers are there. So out of 6, 3 are there, so 3 by 6 means the answer is 1 by 2. Second one is then not a prime number, so 1, 4 and 6 are not a prime number. So again 3 by 6 is equals to 1 by 2. Now the number greater than 5, only one number is there and total 6 numbers are there. So its probability is 1 by 6. And the number which is not greater than 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers are there, and so its probability is 5 by 6.